everybody and welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my small Japan haul. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but it did. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys my tiny Japanese haul because as most of you know by now, I'm not really a big shopper. The adventure in shopping for me lies in finding a really good bargain. So yeah, and Tokyo is known to be a very expensive city. However, my husband and I did find a lot of stuff that we liked and, you know, without breaking the bank. So while we were there, we did eat a lot. So our first stop would be the snacks that we brought. First up is this small bag of chocolates. I think this costs less than 200 yen and the stuff inside is really good because we bought a couple of packs. We used this as pasalubong. Pasalubong is like a gift that Filipinos bring home when they go traveling. They bring it home for their family and friends. So it's a very popular custom in our country. And of course we practice that in the embassy as well. So this one, we bought a lot of these and then we gave them to some people at the embassy. Actually, we have like areas where we can leave food for everybody to share. And yeah, that's where my husband leaves them for his colleagues. So these are so good. I don't know which company makes them because most of it is in Japanese, but inside are milk and white chocolates. These are so good. You can find these in most grocery stores in Japan. Of course, a trip to Japan is not complete without getting any KitKat. So these are the strawberry cheesecake flavored KitKats. I haven't opened it yet. I feel kind of weird not opening this. It's been a while, but I wanted to share this with you guys. And I just don't want to ruin the packaging yet. But yeah, supposedly inside a strawberry cheesecake KitKat. I haven't tried it yet. I'll get back to you guys how it is. Of course, it'll be on Instagram. I always Instagram my food, so. More chocolate. This is the baked creamy cheese. So another creamy cheese kind of chocolate. I am a big fan of cheesecake, so is my husband. So really no surprise here. This one is something that I've already opened. This is called Rummy. So I opened it already. It's chocolate with wine inside, and most of the time I'm like, yeah, chocolate with a bit of alcohol, it doesn't really get to you anyways. Like, you know, those Bailey's chocolates, like the round ones. My friend and I, we were eating it during, when was that? When we were having, when we were, my friend and I were eating it at one point, I can't remember when. But the Bailey's chocolates didn't really, you know, it doesn't really have any effect on you. But these, oh my god, these are strong. So I haven't finished them yet. Like I only get a bite, like a small piece every now and then, but it's so good. This is awesome, and it's really cheap too. So I can't really remember how much it was, but of course I really won't buy anything that's too expensive. So this one, affordable chocolate with alcohol inside, really good. Next up are Truffettes de France, which are French marshmallows, so covered in chocolate. I mean, seriously, why won't you buy this? It's like, you know, heaven in a box. In the Philippines, we have something similar. It's called chocomallow. So it's marshmallows covered in chocolate. Okay, wait, it's a cookie and then there's marshmallows on top and then you cover everything in chocolate. So that's how it goes. I think this one doesn't have cookies. So let's see if they're actually good. Of course, more KitKat. We have KitKat Dark and KitKat that I don't know what. So of course we've been eating it already. I still don't know what it is. It's like there. And the package, there's like a piece of bread with, I don't know, is that butter on top with some chia seeds, I think, or sesame seeds. But I still don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody of you knows what flavor of KitKat this is, please let me know. It's actually good. It's not too sweet, so that's why we both like it as well. So those are all the snacks that we still have because apparently, of course, we've been eating a lot. We also bought some chips and did we bring home some drinks? Yeah, I think we brought home some BB drinks, which are chocolate flavored, and they're actually good. I love them a lot. And yeah, we did eat a lot of them already, so that's why I can't show them to you anymore. So one tip that I can give you guys is like when you want to buy some of the snacks, the vendo machines and the grocery stores are your best friends. So you can buy really cheap food there, as well as Family Mart, of course. Family Mart is like a really good destination for cheap snacks and drinks. And there's just so much variety. A trip to a Family Mart or any of the grocery stores is like, I don't know, an adventure in itself, which I really, really loved. I was telling my husband, like, I can live inside this grocery store and be happy. That's how much fun I had in grocery stores and convenience stores in Japan. So do check it out if you're in Tokyo. So next up, we're gonna move on to beauty. So the first item that I got is actually this. This is the pirite or Pirite. I don't really know how to say it, but it's actually a popular Japanese brand, apparently. That's what I was told in the store. And it has Belle and the Beast in front. So I love Disney as a kid, and Belle is my favorite Disney princess. There were several types of packaging for this one. They have Ariel on the cover. They have what else was there? I think Aurora has one for herself as well, and Cinderella. But of course, I gravitated towards Belle because she's my favorite. A lot of people were buying this. This is actually a finishing powder. I haven't opened it yet, and I've been trying earlier before I started this video, but it's kind of hard. So I'm not gonna open it yet, but of course you can expect a review on the blog. So it's actually very affordable as well. I think this was at around 1,500 yen, if I'm not mistaken, thereabouts. So it's not, sorry, it's not really expensive, but it's not too cheap as well. So I've heard a lot of good reviews from the finishing powder from this brand, so we'll see how it goes. Next up is this mascara and nail polish set from the brand Deja Vu. So the Japanese, they make pretty good eyeliners and mascaras, so I know I had to get one of these. I knew I had to get it myself, a mascara. And yeah, I haven't tried it, and so far, yeah, well, I haven't even opened this thing yet, so I really don't know what else to say about it, but it's called Deja Vu Lash Knockout. This brand has a couple of other kinds of mascaras as well, so let's see how it works for me. Of course, there will be a review on the blog, as you guys already know. Oh, and for that set, it's actually like 1,500, 1,600 yen as well. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. Next up, I got some stuff from the Lauderay makeup line. While we were in France, I decided not to buy it because it was pretty darn expensive in Europe. But you know, when you're in Japan, I found it to be quite affordable. So I decided to get myself just two things. The first thing I got is lipstick. So it comes in this box. And let me just, oops, that was my computer, sorry. Okay, this is the lipstick. It's not focusing. Okay, there. The light is starting to go back. I'm really dependent on natural light here, so I hope you guys understand. This is my only time to film, and I'm just trying to run after sunlight. Like, stay just a little bit more. Okay, so this is the color that I got. This is a matte shade. I think this is the matte number 5. There it is. It's a really pretty everyday color. And I was actually surprised that Lauderay actually has dark colors. So if you're into dark colors like me and you want to get a dark color from their collection, then you can try it. But I opted for a nudie pink because, I don't know, I just felt like it that day. But they do have plums, they do have a really dark red and a brownie shade. Excuse me. So yeah, Lauderay actually has a really good selection of colors for their lipsticks. So I'll also let you guys know how this goes. And next I got the blush. So when you buy the Lauderay blush, you'll have to pay for the packaging and the product itself, like the blush powder, separately. So it's kind of expensive when you're buying for the first time, but if you're buying, like if you want to put a refill in, then in the long run it's going to be a little bit more cheaper for you. So here is how it looks. Of course it's very French, but even though Lauderay is French, there's something very Japanese about it. There's something very cutesy about it, which is why I think this works really well with the Japanese crowd. Like it's like a really popular brand in Japan. So I don't know. I think, yeah, there's really something Japanese about it, isn't there? So this is the color that I got. Oops, there's a plastic thingy on there. Okay, there. So this is the color that I got. This, I think, is, of course, the color isn't there. I think this is number 1 or number 2. It's like a mauvey. It's like an old rose kind of pink. Let me just show you that again. There it is. But, you know, I kind of feel bad. Like, I don't want to start using it because, you know, then the design on the blush will actually fade. But, yeah, like, I will. But, of course, I will. I will do a review on this, and, of course, I will use it in the coming days. I just wanted to show you first. And I just have to get over the fact that I have to ruin the design on the powder itself. But, yeah, it's really compact. I like it. There's a mirror in there. It's a pretty good size, not too big. And then you get a blush, which is here underneath the packaging. So I don't think I'll use this actually, but it's a really thoughtful addition. So there you go. And the last bits of makeup that I got are these Sailor Moon eyeliners. Surprise, surprise. Okay, not really, because I'm a really big Sailor Moon fan. I grew up watching Sailor Moon as a kid, and I've spent so many hours rewatching the series. My favorite season is Sailor Stars, just in case you're wondering. But yes, I'm a big Sailor Moon fan, and of course I just had to get a couple of Sailor Moon items while we were there. The first eyeliner that I got is a pencil liner, and this is the moon stick. You get the liner itself, and you get a topper with it. So when you finally run out with the product, at least you still have this as part of your collection, which I think is really nice. And this one is the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. To the fans out there that are familiar, see, isn't it cute? And this is a liquid eyeliner. So it has a 0.1 millimeter tip, and I'm just really excited to use this. I was just waiting to film this video so I can start using these things. Now I can, and I'm so happy. Okay, and that's it for makeup, but I'm gonna be sharing with you just a couple more Sailor Moon items that I got while we were in Japan, and one of them is this. This is the Cosmic Heart Compact. So any Sailor Moon fan would know what this is. It's actually a small bag, which I intend to use as a coin purse, because of course I can't really use this out. I'm like a grown woman and I'd look weird bringing this along to some diplomatic events, but there it is. But I really would have no shame using this as a coin purse. I don't mind, really. I mean, I can just whip it out and be like, I don't care. Yeah, because I'm a big fan after all, but you know, maybe I'll just bring this out for casual days. I'm just really happy with this. I think this was at around 2,000 something yen. It's not exactly cheap, but for a Sailor Moon collector's item, it's very affordable. So I didn't get one of the jewelry, one of the items from the jewelry collection and from the from those secondhand stores where they sell you like the stuff from the 90s. Some of the Sailor Moon collector's items go for like 80,000 yen, and that's just like, wow, I can't do that. So I settled for this, and yeah, well, it's not really settling because I'm still very happy with it. I can't wait to use it. I'm like so happy. So no visit to Japan is complete without raiding gachapon machines. And in one gachapon machine, I got this, which is the Crisis Moon Compact, but it is a mirror. So you put 300 yen in, you turn the knob, and then you get a surprise item. And you know, it's that kind of fun. I get such a kick out of it. I'm sorry. But the gachapon machine that I got really addicted to was the one that I found inside Yamada, which was an appliance store, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was. It's a gachapon machine that has charms for charm bracelets inside. Charms for charm bracelets. Yeah. So it has Sailor Moon charms that you can put on a bracelet. Isn't it nice? Like, I got 3 designs. There were, I think, 6 or 5, but it came to a point that the machines were just giving me the same designs, and I was like, nah, okay, I gotta stop this. And so yeah, I only got 3, but hopefully when we end up going back to Japan for another vacation, because we do want to go to Kyoto as well, maybe I'll see the same gachapon machine and I'll complete my collection. So yeah. New Year in Japan is a big deal, so most of the Japanese people would be heading to shrines and temples during the New Year holiday to offer prayers. And while we were there, we decided to join in on the fun. So we went to Meiji Temple, we were in the Joji Temple, we were in Asakusa, and we decided to bring home Lucky Charms, or what they call tajimas in Japan. So we brought home some of them for our friends. So we bought one for us, and so one for our closest friends here in Malaysia. As a side story, my husband and I, we have a really cute history with the tajima. In 2012, my husband and I, we were together, but we were facing, like, there was literally a huge obstacle in between us, like, for us to be together. So when my husband was in Japan, he decided to buy a tajima for me. I was back in Manila, and so as his pasalubong, or his gift for me, when he arrived to Manila, he decided to buy a tajima for me at the Meiji Shrine. So it was a tajima for finding love and getting to keep it. So it's like a love charm of sorts. And I gotta say it worked, because a year later, we're married. It was crazy. But yeah, that's how it goes. So we decided to get some for our friends, and this one is a tajima for the family, so it's for health, everything, protection, and all of that. And this is a tajima for two lovers, so for you guys to stay together, to make your marriage or your relationship stronger. So we bought some of those, and these ones we got in Meiji Shrine. So I also got one for a safe delivery for my friend who's pregnant. So that was I gave it to her already, so hopefully that would really make her delivery very, very quick and painless. I hope so. I hope. Okay, and this one we got for ourselves, Alvin and I. This is for good luck. So this was from the Joji temple. So yeah, we are so into this tajima thing. So I also bought some pens from a stationery store called Sekaido. So one pink, one turquoise. Nothing too exciting, you know. Stationery stores are also very nice in Japan. Like, they have really funky stuff. While we were in Sekaido, they also have Sailor Moon, Betty Boop, Barbie planners. I wanted to buy some Sailor Moon planners, but the thing is I already have a planner, so I just had to skip it. But they were really pretty, so I'm gonna put a picture here of what I saw. They were really nice. And the last thing that I bought while we were in Japan is this Hello Kitty nail clipper that has a magnifying glass. I was a nail biter since I've been a nail biter since 3 years old. I only stopped in 2012 or 2011, and now I have pretty nails, but I have a hard time cutting them. So as you can see, I only have a few years of experience when it comes to cutting nails, so sometimes I tend to cut them too short, and hopefully this will be very helpful for me. I also liked Hello Kitty as a kid. I think I just outgrew her at some point, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have some little remnants of your childhood in your home, right? Alright, and that's all the stuff, or what's left of it, like the stuff that we haven't eaten yet. So those are all the stuff that we bought while we were in Japan. So I have a couple of tips for you guys if you are going shopping while you were there. So if you want to buy some cheap beauty stuff, if you want to save on like Japanese makeup brands, I would suggest that you go to Matsumoto, which is kind of like their makeup and like health store, but it has so many branches. Like, you can find it in Harajuku, you can find it near Asakusa, you can find it almost everywhere. I've seen it in the mall under the Tokyo Skytree as well, and yeah, I just saw it everywhere. And then you can buy makeup and skincare stuff there a lot cheaper, because if you show them your passport, you can get them you can get a tax-free discount. So you don't have to pay for tax if you go there. Just show them your passport. But I think you have to purchase a minimum amount so you can avail of that discount. Another place that you can go to is Don Quixote. You can find it in Shibuya and in Roppongi. So those are the two places that we went to for Don Quixote. They have everything. They have food, they have cosmetics, it's like a one-stop shop. They have cute knickknacks as well, and even like Pikachu hats. A lot, like everything, you can find it there. They even have Star Wars collectibles in there. For the anime stuff, I would suggest that you also go to Animate in Shibuya and Akihabara, of course. Like, walking around the streets, you can just find like small shops selling anime collectibles. They are so big on Star Wars right now. You can buy a lot of Star Wars collectibles there, but of course I didn't buy anything because they were pretty expensive at that time. And of course, some Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is not as big anymore because, well, compared to 2 years ago when Sailor Moon Crystal came out. Was it 2 years ago? 2013? Yeah. During the time when Sailor Moon Crystal came out, there was a lot of collectibles available, but now not anymore. So you will have to look for it in some of the stores. So Animate, Akihabara, and some in Harajuku are selling as well. What else? For Ladure, don't go to Isetan, especially if it's New Year, because then the lines will be crazy long. I would suggest that you go to this small La Forêt, I should learn how to read French. So I think it's La Forêt. It's a mall in Harajuku. There's a La Forêt branch in there, and you don't have to fall in line there. So that's one thing I like about that place. And yeah, they also gave me this in La Forêt. If you shop in La Forêt, sometimes they give you this onsen pack. You just have, it's like a powder that you just put in your bathtub, and then it turns into an onsen. And I'm excited to try it, maybe tonight. Oh, and for tech stuff, I will recommend Yodobashi Akiba in Akihabara. So that's where you can find all the tech stuff that you want. It's a lot cheaper there as well. Like a Sony PlayStation will cost maybe around 12,000, 13,000 pesos. I'll put some conversions there during the New Year sale. So it's really worth it to go there if you're looking for some tech stuff. If you're looking for clothes and shoes that are a lot cheaper, you can also go to Ueno. There's also a Matsumoto in Ueno. I remember seeing it there. So Ueno is known for all the cheap clothes and shoes. You can buy it there as well. For the Filipinos, it's kind of like the Visoria. So it's also nice to go there if you're looking for something from some Japanese clothes, but some of them are actually made in China. So if you're looking for something that's really Japanese, like really quirky, Harajuku is your best bet. And one last tip, if you're going to Japan for New Year's, do watch out for the fukubukuro, or a lucky bag. It's a bag filled with stuff from a certain store or a certain product, and they would usually price it lower than the actual amount of the stuff that's inside. So let's say you go to a tech shop, they'll be selling, let's say, a big bag of stuff at 20,000 yen. But the stuff, the electronic stuff that you'll get there, maybe there's a camera in there or a hard drive, or it's just going to be a mumbo jumbo of stuff, and then it's going to be a lot more expensive than what you paid for. But the catch is you don't know what's inside, and the Japanese go really crazy for these fukubukuros. And so yeah, during the New Year, expect big crowds everywhere, and you know, just be careful. You might get trampled on because the Japanese and the tourists, they go crazy over shopping. But of course, there are always polite. Like, they would say sorry if they do end up bumping into you and all of that. But yeah, expect big crowds during the New Year. It's a shopping crazy city, so it's actually fun to see. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. A travel video and some travel entries on Tokyo and Nikko will be up on the blog as soon as I can. I'm just working on my backlog at the moment. But for now, I'll be uploading this before I actually get to those stuff for the blog, just because I want to show you guys the food and the makeup that I got before I actually use them. Sorry. And of course, I'll end up eating all the snacks before I actually start writing the blog entries. So yeah, it just makes sense. It just makes more sense to upload this first before getting to travel entries. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope this was helpful for you if you're on your way to Tokyo or to Nikko or to Japan. I hope this video was helpful to you if you want to find some stuff while you're there. And yeah, so please stay tuned for more videos and for more content in the blog. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!